Hey guys, it's Maggie. So this video is going to be dark and depressing. So if you aren't into that, don't watch it. This video is about why I haven't been on YouTube. And it's not, like, I know I don't have a lot of fans. A lot of you are just my friends that I know. But you guys deserve an explanation for what's been going on with me. A lot of people have heard things. And if you are literally just a fan, you could be going through this, and if you are, you need to know that you're not alone, because YouTube has done that for me. It's really weird, because when I didn't have any friends when I first moved here, YouTube was all I had. I had no friends, just YouTube. I watched YouTube, and it was important for me to be on YouTube, so I'm gonna start back in December, maybe. I was feeling like nothing in my life was wrong. Like, there wasn't anything bad happening. Like, it was fine. There were good things happening. I had a great boyfriend at the time. But it was just, it was like there was a black cloud in my head at all times, and it was always pushing in on me, and it felt like there was nowhere to run, there was nowhere to go. It felt like my memories from the past, like, I have pretty bad memories from the past. I'm not going to talk about those because I don't really want people knowing about them, but those memories were always pushing in on me, and it hurt to feel like I was reliving them all the freaking time. And then my anxiety also got really bad, and I always felt like someone was saying something about me, someone was thinking something about me. Everyone's looking at me. I hated feeling like there was something so deeply wrong with me, and all I ever thought about doing was dying. And I know that sounds so bad. It was bad. And it was like, no matter how many people were around me, I felt so completely alone. No matter how many people loved me, I felt like no one was there. No matter how much I pray to God, it's good to do that. I'm Christian. Praying is what I do when I'm scared. But there was always something else pushing in on me and blocking out all those great things that were good for me. I wasn't eating very much. I was just, every day, every night, all I could think about was, why am I here? In the beginning of January, I'm not saying this to, like, put any shade on him or anything like this. I just want to let people know that this is because of me. I broke up with Connor in the beginning of January, not because of him. He did nothing wrong. He's a good guy, he's a good friend, and although we don't talk anymore, he's a good person. He's not bad to talk to. He's really sweet. But I broke up with him because I wasn't even thinking about him anymore. All I could think about all the time was how scared I was of everything around me and this cloud coming in on me. It was all I could do. I just couldn't think about other people, and that sounds so bad because for me, I'm the person who wants to help everyone around me, who thinks about everyone around me, who's worried about everyone around me. But in those months, it was like there was no one around me. No matter how close they were to me, I just couldn't think about them anymore. I couldn't put emotion into other people. It was so, I'd get mad at my friends for trying to help me because they could tell something was wrong, and I'd be like, no, I can handle this. I'm doing this on my own, which I'm a suffer in silence kind of person, but it was bad because I wouldn't let anyone talk to me, and I'd get really, really mad at someone who was trying to help me. But I pushed away some really important people in those months, and I won't say I'm so sorry for that. You guys are so good to me, and I'm so sorry that I'm still working on it. I'm still, but I'm getting better. And in the beginning of January, I think it was like the second, third day of school when school started again. The night before, I had never been in a lower point in my life. I just thought there was no reason for me to be here anymore. There was no reason for me to be in other people's lives because it would be better for people if I wasn't here. I felt like maybe I was a weight on other people's shoulders because they always had to worry about me and they always were thinking about me, and I hated that I was other people's priority, I guess. And I hated, at the time I was thinking my parents' financial things would be a lot better without me. I thought, I didn't think about what kind of feelings they would have if I was gone. I just thought about how it'd be better if I wasn't here because I wouldn't be, I just wanted to escape this cloud in my brain. It always just felt like this huge freaking massive cloud was pushing in on me, and it was thick with smoke and ash, and that's just how it felt all the time, and I just wanted to escape it. I wasn't even thinking about the promise I made to my friend who did kill himself, and I wasn't thinking about what it would do to everyone around me. I know what it would do. I felt that pain. I lost my friend this way, and I lost all concept of that, and I didn't care anymore. And so the next morning at school, I brought a X-Acto knife to school. Not in my house, I brought it to school. And the first thing I did in the morning was ask my teacher if I could go to the washroom. And I waited for everyone to leave the washroom. And then I started ripping my arm open, hoping I'd bleed out. And I was just sitting there doing it, and it was like God and my friend who did die, it's like they both put their hands on my shoulders and said, it's not your time yet. You have people who love you. Remember how it felt when you lost him. And it's like I woke up from a bad dream, and it's like all of a sudden I was like, what the frick is happening? What am I doing? And I was like, these people love me. What am I doing? This is gonna kill. My friends are... So I messaged the only friend I thought I could trust with this, and she was the right one to message. I don't know if she wants her name mentioned, so I'm not gonna say anything. But I messaged her and I told her to come straight to the washroom to call 911 and that it was serious. So she did, and sorry, the moment I saw her, I let her into my stall, and I had already wrapped my shirt around it because I didn't want her to see it. And she hugged me, and we both started crying, and I hate hurting people, no matter how much they've hurt me. I hate it. And seeing her face, she was so scared and hurt in that moment. I just couldn't believe that I was about to do that to everyone. Anywho, she called the police, and they called the school, and then the principal came in to help me, and then we went to the office waiting for the ambulance. The whole school went on lockdown so that no one could see anything. And I was rushed to the hospital, and I saw my mother there and my father. And right away, my mom thought it was her. She thought it was her fault, and she was crying on me, and it wasn't anyone's fault. It wasn't anyone who's wronged me. It wasn't anyone who's with me all the time. It wasn't anyone's fault. This was a me thing. And a lot of people don't seem to understand that. When I tell them that, they don't seem to get that no one except for myself is responsible for this. No matter how much you'd wronged me, no matter anything, it was me. It was what was going on in my head. It had nothing to do with any other person. I can't stress that enough. No one could have done anything to stop me in that moment either. I was so into it. I wanted it to happen. No one could have stopped me unless I was like in lockdown mode. I don't know. Like, no one could have. I need you guys to understand that none of you did anything wrong. You were there for me when I asked for help, but I pushed you guys away when you wanted me to help. Like, when you wanted help, and when you wanted to help. I pushed you guys away, and that was me. You guys didn't do anything wrong. But I got 11 stitches, and I went home, and I went to therapy for a day at school, but it wasn't sitting right with me. I just don't like opening up to people I don't know, which is why this is really hard. So I found out that rumors started going around the second I left the school, because someone somewhere saw me leaving in the ambulance, and some people thought I went crazy and brought a knife to school and went to hurt someone else. A lot of people knew that I was trying to kill myself in the bathroom. A lot of people thought that I was just brought a knife to school or something. There were just so many rumors going on, and I've done the whole rumor thing before. I hated it so much. I didn't want to do this again. So I dropped out of school because I know that sounds like a really rash thing to do, but I just didn't want to do it anymore, and school is something that's always been really stressful for me. So I have backup plans now. I want to get a GED or something. Yeah, so I'm a high school dropout now. Yeah, but the rumors went all the way to the Annapolis Valley, and it was bad. But now, there are a lot of people really worried about me, and I want you guys to know that I am doing better, and I know that's hard to believe because I've said that before when I definitely wasn't, but I swear I'm doing a lot better now. I do have those moments where I do get really depressed or anxious, but those are just normal things for me. They aren't things that are going to cause me to do it again. I don't think I'd ever do that again after seeing the aftermath of what it did to the people I love. I hurt a lot of people, and that's not me. I don't want to do that to people I care about again. I don't want to ever do that to anyone I love. It probably would have killed my best friend, to be honest, if I did die. And my dad. I couldn't do that again. Not to them, not to the people I love. Yeah, but I am doing a lot better. I have moved on from the last relationship, and I know it wasn't that long ago, and I'm sorry if it seems like a douchebaggy thing to do, but I realize now that moving on is really important, because I've held on to a lot of really bad memories, and I don't want to hold on to any feeling of heartbreak or whatever. But right now, it's very new, but I am in a relationship right now, and it's, again, very new, but he's very sweet, and he treats me really well. Yeah, so he's great. But yeah, things are looking up. I haven't been doing a whole lot. I've just been at home. But I want you guys to know, if you're going through these kind of feelings, that you're not alone. I've experienced them. If you are just someone I don't even know, you can DM me on Instagram. That'll be linked down below. I know how alone you can feel at times. I know how horrible it feels. But there are so many people out there who are going through the exact same thing that you are. Maybe not the exact same thing, because no one goes through the exact same thing. But a lot of people know what it's like to be in that point in your life, or that area that's just dark, and you just don't want to be in it anymore. And I just want to say that taking your life is not the answer. How many people it would hurt? Even if you think no one cares about you, there are people out there who do. You are not alone. If you really want help, you should find it through your friends or through a youth pastor, through your pastor, or through therapy. Go to the hospital even and just ask for help and say that you're having really bad thoughts or whatever, or call the suicide hotline or the child's helpline. I don't know what you use. But I'll find those numbers and I'll put them down below. Yeah, so I just did this for you guys. I don't know when I'm posting it. I don't know if I'm posting it today or in like a year. But I just want to do it while it's fresh, I guess. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching this video. I'll put all my social media down below, and I'll put those numbers down below, and if you want to know more, message me and maybe I'll tell you. I really doubt it, but we'll see. But thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video, whenever that will be.